Good evening. We are no longer allowed to think for ourselves. No, there hasn't been a law banning freedom of thought as yet. However, the mechanisms denying us a means to have proper meaningful discourse are already in place. Much of what I am about to say is almost certainly not a reflection on you, but it will affect you, and it does affect you. You see, the outcomes of our conversations with one another via social media and face-to-face interaction have already been decided, thanks to the carefully crafted social engineering dominating our so-called media and education systems. We, the proles, police ourselves and turn on each other when we think outside the permitted narrow parameters prepared for us, and nowhere is that more evident than in the sphere of political debate. The elusive they expect us to position ourselves somewhere in the political spectrum, and if you don't identify as left-wing or right-wing, then you are immediately categorized and reduced down to the despicable position of a centrist. And that means you are probably a Blairite or a Cameronite. I mean, why should you be categorized as a centrist just because you don't identify as left-wing or right-wing? I don't get it. Well, actually, I do get it. Under this political identity affirmation mindset, if you believe in any form of nationalization, you are instantly branded a left-wing lunatic. Or if your desire is for the so-called free markets to run all utilities and services, then you enter the far-right pigeonhole. We as a society have become so polemicized in our thinking that it is almost impossible to engage in proper debate. The only commonality on offer is one where the state decides your future, be it in a large state, or the large state, or the large state, or the large state masquerading as a small state, as Cameron offered with his big society nonsense. Yet, every 4 years, we are asked which narrow expression of the big state we would like to control us in yet another illusion of choice, just like the illusion of choice being presented to Tory party members in this farcical Tory party leadership contest. Now, many of you have already seen through the charade and the smoke and mirrors of this social engineering project, but unfortunately, most of those that you would debate politically with are still buying into the red on blue paradigm, and therefore that political conversation which you so desperately need to have with them is now rendered impossible. Checkmate. Of course, the stunting of our expression is nothing new, but it is reaching new levels. So don't feel too disheartened because you're not alone. Anyway, question everything and question everyone, especially me. Over to you.